this, I know, right? Oh, this is good. Let's get Facebook as well. Hello. Alright. Right, and hello people. I realise my I've still got the video playing. I realise my setup is not the best. As you can see, I've got a stack of DVDs underneath my Octopod, which you can just see here. It's not perfect. It's the best I can do. So yeah, I actually didn't think what I wanted to draw. Actually, I kind of know what I want to draw. It's one of my characters from my comic, but I want to try maybe change the style of it. Change the style of him, because the original design I actually got from a picture on Google Images, which I can't seem to find again anymore. So in fact I can't even remember what I typed in. So I'm basically going to try draw the character again, but with a different sort of style, because what I'm thinking is maybe I shall, once I've done the first comic with the first style, I'll redo the first comic with the new style, because there's probably a few things I'll end up changing and all that anyway. So yeah, I shall jump into this in just a second. I will also be having music playing in the background, so yeah. Feel free to ask any questions, feel free to talk amongst yourselves if you're watching, and yeah, this is just, like I said, the first time I'm doing this. I will be using several references stuff, so if I do sort of stop drawing at any point, it's probably because I'm looking at something. Say, I've got a book open on my bed with reference, I've got Google open for reference to like hairstyles and stuff like that, because I've only been drawing for what I think it's coming up to 4 years now, and yeah, I'm still sort of getting the basics done for it. So basis down for it. So yeah, like I said, this is really just the first time trying this and seeing how it goes. So yeah, I should probably tidy up the stack of DVDs a bit better, just so. What I'll probably do is I'll draw the character in several different poses. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump in now and have a bit of music playing in the background. If you can't see the drawing, say like when I'm starting out, it's probably because I'm doing it really light, so I can eventually rub it out in the end. But yeah, I'm just gonna jump in, and we're gonna start with what I use the song. The song I'm gonna start with is actually used in my intro. I actually have a copyright-free playlist here because YouTube is strict with copyright music. So hopefully, what I've got all here is copyright-free. It should be, but who knows? Anyway, I'm gonna jump into this now because you're probably waiting for this. That's why it's called Draw Live. So yeah, let's go. I hope you can hear the music as well, by the way. Should probably check that. Yeah, you'll probably be able to hear it. Your friends back in high school, we thought we were so cool. We'd steal Jack, my dad's stash, and drink the whole night through. The first time you first moved, that's new job, a new roof, new student, made new friends, a new start, a new you. I guess things could be worse. Dad's in sales and my mom is a nurse. Yeah, family comes first. Remember all the good, forget about the worst. Yeah, some things will burn and others will hurt, but you can make it work. Yeah, just flashback and be glad that you could look back at a good past, happy that you have that. I like living in the past, it makes me thankful for everything I have. Yeah, every time that I laugh, it makes me grateful. Yeah, as I thought, you can't really see that at the moment, so. Right. Don't worry, I will be going over this in pen as well, so. I want to keep some things similar, but change a few things. Hairstyle, for example, the original character's got quite long hair, but I want to make it shorter. And I feel like it's sort of going this way. Yeah, probably get the eyes in here. Maybe on that out. I realise I've done this quite small as well. That's because I want to get multiple versions on the actual piece of paper, so give a little smirk. Let's get the hair in. So again, like I said, this is going to be sort of a different version. Maybe a version that I change to. I don't know. All depends. I have asked a question on my Discord, which I am a part of. Well, I haven't asked it on the actual Discord itself. I asked a friend from the Discord in person. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man? You must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you just don't get it. It's impossible. That's kind of loud, that music. You're responsible. Too many obstacles. You gotta stop it, though. You gotta take it. Yeah. Oh. I didn't realise this song actually had bad language. I completely forgot about that. If you're curious on the songs that I've played so far, it's Nefx Memories was the first one, and this is Nefx Fight Back, I believe. Yeah, Nefx Fight Back. So, yeah. That's what I've got so far. I kind of like, I actually like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Carrying on. Any reference? Certain pose I'm looking for. You ain't gonna make it. You ain't never ever gonna break it. You can never beat him and they're better than you face it. Thinking that they're giving him, you're not thinking straight, kid. No, they don't give a damn. You got what I'm saying? I'm not fucking playing. I'll give it to you straight, man. There's too many others and you're not that great, man. Stop what you're saying. Stop what you're making. Everybody here knows that you just faking. I don't wanna hear it anymore. I don't wanna hear it anymore. All these fucking thoughts, they're not what I need anymore. I'm about to shut the motherfucking door on all of you poor ass haters. So, I normally find it easier to draw female characters, but I've actually found a way which can help with male characters, especially if they're sort of skinnier than not muscular. Which, my guy's skinny, but he's muscular at the same time, but he's not proper beefy, if you know what I mean. So, we'll start with this. Start like this. That looks a bit too skinny for me. Where the hell is my rubber? I should probably have had this ready. I really should have had a rubber ready, guys. Let's try beef him out a bit more. He looks way too skinny. Let's go about there. Yeah, that seems better. Just give him a bit of body. Like I said, again, I'm new to this, so... Well, I'm not new to this, I've been doing it for 4 years, but I should be better by now. 4 years? 3 years? It's one of them. Yeah, that seems alright to me. Right, arms. Sort of want him, as I got a figurine here, sort of holding one hand in the other, if you see what I mean. This is one of the things I'm using for reference. If you're new to drawing, these things are really handy to have. I've actually got 2, looking to get more for like the more populated scenes, which will come sort of later. Alright, put the leg in. That would have been quite a big one. My outro song. Sorry about that. I just had a phone call, which is really annoying. They'll probably try me again in a minute, so things will disappear probably, or stop for a few minutes. Damn it. Uh, just until the phone call happens again. Come on. I'm expecting the phone call again, so I wasn't expecting the phone call in the first place, to be fair. Just sort of came out of the blue. To be fair, I've normally got my phone on silent as well, so I don't hear any phone calls coming through. Don't know what it's going to be about though. He seems rather small, if you know, you know what I mean. I hope things weren't too effective for you guys. Let me know in the chat, as I do have the chat window open. Right, I got a hands are a nightmare for me. That looks about right. Probably not, but also I found with like arms, nice little tip I found anyway, is elbows are round where the belly button are, so the joint, it makes it a lot easier to determine where you got to put certain parts. We want to go like that, and then sort of like that. Yeah. Again, don't know if you can see that very well. Just shut up as best I can. Again, this is all sort of the starting stuff, so I will be erasing stuff and going over stuff as well. I'm still waiting for that phone call to come through again. Right, now I got clothing. The clothes style I had before I liked, but I sort of want to go more to a sleeveless hoodie. So that's what I'm sort of going to go with. That if I get rid of these bits here, you can sort of see where joints are going to go for. Alright, so how I normally do hoodies, I don't know how well you can actually see my drawing, by the way, so I normally do hoodies sort of like that to indicate the hoodie behind, and then I want to go sort of that indicates where the sleeveless part is, come down, up, there we go, indicate where the hood goes behind. It's probably not the best for the simple fact that, again, his arms are in a certain position, so if I were to remove just the parts inside the arms, there we go, you can sort of see better where things are going. Jackets tend to come down quite far. Hoodies sort of tend to come quite far down on the body, so go sort of round here. Yes, I realise it's where it comes down to. But again, like I said, jackets tend to come quite far down. It's not too bad. Can't really see any detail in it, but you get the idea. Right, now we gotta put in some trousers. I tend to sort of do trousers with a little funky bit on the bottom, sort of like make it look like where it goes over the shoe or boot or whatever. And I tend to add little sort of waves in the actual trouser itself to indicate parts that are folded over themselves, because let's face it, clothes aren't sort of unison, which is a word I never thought I'd really catch myself saying, but hey, there we go. Yeah, now again, shoes are a pain for me. Basically, hands and feet are the worst parts for me to draw, because like it's just the way they sort of design the shape and stuff like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I can draw them, but not particularly well as indicated there. That's supposed to be a lip of a shoe. I feel like this foot is probably a bit shorter than the other one, which isn't very good, I must admit. Yeah. The lip again. Bit of laces in there. Again, what really sort of lets me down with a lot of my stuff is sort of arms, but I feel they're acceptable. Like, you can sort of see where things are. I had a pen here, which now I always go over my stuff, my drawings sort of in pen afterwards, just so I can erase all the pencil lines and stuff in the background. I will probably add more detail to this, to be fair, actually. For example, we're going to put this fist. It's going to be on fire, because that's what my guy is. He's a fire caster, hence you can conjure fire from his body or around him. So yeah, that's basically the design of the character. I actually sort of like this new design. So yeah. Now the hood is kind of annoying, because like I want to sort of to indicate how it goes over the shoulder, but at the same time I gotta, how do I normally, yeah, normally I'd have a sort of bit that folds over like that. That'd be sort of where the hood sort of comes to join the collar, which is quite helpful to use. Again, like I said, the original character actually had a longer sort of hair. But I wanted to go with a shorter hairstyle, so and again, like I said, hands aren't my forte, but all got to start somewhere, right? sort of see where the arm goes in there. Yeah. That's actually pretty cool, I like that. Tidy it up a bit. Give it that. Right, I could put the music back on because they don't seem to be getting calls anymore, so I'm going to put the music back on. Oh, I don't be wrong. Oh, doorbell's gone off. I should be back in a minute, guys. Sorry about that. I had to answer the door. Oh, message popped up. Yeah, that was my mate replying to my question that I asked him. So I just told him about, because because like I said at the start, this character was the original design for this character was based on a picture I saw on Google, and it was pretty much really the same. I believe the character in the actual picture itself used lightning, but I changed it to fire. And I needed to do a new design for him, so I asked my friend if it was okay to carry on using the design I had for now. And yeah, I don't know if that's the sort of new design I got for it. Don't know how well you can see that. So he's got short hair, different sort of jacket. But I do like the jacket of the old design. I might still keep it, but just like change the hair and maybe a few other things. But yeah, that's pretty design right there. Yeah, rub out all the pencil marks now. That's came out better than I expected it to. I feel like I may have missed a line somewhere which is going to interfere. Let's see if I can. Right, I'm gonna add a little design on here. I want to add a logo, but I don't know what to put. Let's go. Nah. Because I have another story idea in mind, but I want to keep them in sort of separate worlds. So I don't want to go drawing logos from one into another. Although I could, I suppose. My characters, my designs. But it just sort of confused the storytelling, I think. Yeah, I think I'll keep that as it is for now. Do I colour it? Maybe another time. I feel like I don't actually need the DVDs and that underneath here, so 'cause then I can get it closer to the paper. But it's a bit late now. I don't really want to mess around with the setup while it's as it is. Bit of a drink. So yeah, there's a sort of first drawing. I like it. Okay. Let's do another one with a different pose. What kind of pose do I want to do? Maybe throwing a punch? I've got a similar one throwing a punch somewhere. Which I could use. Oops, my bad. I've got to find it now. In fact, I could probably show the original design that I had. here we go. This is the original design. As you can see, I've done it a lot bigger, so it's hard to get it in the actual picture itself. But yeah, you can see what I've changed. Basically, like I said, I might want to keep the jacket. So, because I like the jacket, and you can see how it sort of changed. Because that one was copied, and this one completely freehand, which is what I really need to be doing more of, more freehand stuff. Because freehand is really the best way to improve your skills. I'm not saying you shouldn't copy. Copying is a good way to start, but just don't use what you copy as your own material, if you know what I mean. That's why I've had the idea of changing Callum to this. Right. Next up, we're going to go with a punching one. I'm going to do it sort of lower down. Actually, no, I'm going to do it next to him. It's going to be hard because perspective, again, not one of my big things that I can do. But that's why I'm basically drawing, because it's also improving my skill as I'm doing it, and it's entertaining me. So, alright, we start with where I started before. Except it's going to be sort of slanted. Yeah, we go with 6. See, I have this weird sort of habit as well. Cool, thanks. Obviously, you are watching the live stream, seeing as you just replied to me. So, yeah. I have a habit of sort of, when I'm trying to do a pose, I sort of try act it out, which I suppose can help. Depends how you look at it. But it also depends on, yeah, you wait a minute. So again, I'm trying to get the pose on my figurine as I want it. Sort of, I've done a bit of taekwondo, so I know sort of taekwondo punches. You sort of have one arm to the side and one arm out. If you see what I mean there. I'm probably going to butcher this pretty bad, this one, for the simple fact that, again, perspective isn't my amazing for perspective. I cannot speak today. Oh, and his hand fell off. Oh, I thought the little dilly that attached to it came off. Anyway, let's crack on with drawing now. Connor, if you are watching, should I start using the new design now or after I've done the first comic? Because if I've got to use the new design now, I'm going to have to redraw a whole comic. If you're still watching. I don't know if you are. Just message and let me know if you are still watching. If not, I will message you in a minute and ask. Alright. How do I sort of want this face? Because I sort of want it coming at the screen. So if I sort of like that, if you know what I mean. probably can't see what I've drawn, but I basically, if I can get it in there, probably can't, like that, if you can see that. You know what I mean. That's supposed to be the arm and the fist, so we'll go with that. Maybe I didn't need to slant the body. Oh, you can actually see it pretty well. I can't on the YouTube video for some reason, but I can on my phone. I am streaming this through my phone, so that's probably why it looks a bit awkward. Yeah. Again, like I said, perspective's not the best thing, so this may come out pretty bad, and it may not, so... But I'm just gonna... Oh, he has replied. No, that was something else. Again, this is more sort of practicing my skills as well as perfecting them, so I'm just gonna roll with sort of add a bit of sleeve texture in there. Fist, the thumb is on the inside, so sort of like that. And again, like I said, hands are not my specialty, so do not judge too hard, please. That doesn't even look like a fist. This has just popped up. I really didn't need to slant the body. One, two, three, four. People are really active on my Discord. Not the best, but this is where I sort of lose my perspective stuff now, so because obviously how I've done it is a little off. This is literally where it becomes proper freehand now. Thumb. 1, 2, 3. That was weird as hell, that hand. But as for the leg, it sort of needs to fade back. That one sort of needs to... I can sort of see what I'm going for here, but at the same time I can't. Again, perspective not my strong suit, but I'm hoping you guys can sort of get what I'm going for. The lip in there again. How's the stream going as well, by the way? If someone can let me know, because I have no clue if the music's too loud, if you can hear me fine. Obviously, drawings may be a bit unseeable, but that's just because the setup I have is not the best. I am no professional at this, but if someone could just let me know if the stream's going, say, okay, you can hear me fine, you can hear the music fine, and just generally if you're enjoying it, that would be really helpful. Again, add a bit of clothing. Indicate. And I want to say that looks alright, but again, I'm no expert at this. So I'm literally just going. Sorry, I have a bit of a drink there. Try to do a bit of an angry. Oh, tune. I need my angry eye picture. Yes, I have an angry eye picture. What of it? I don't think I have it on my computer though. No, I don't. Google. Anime eye emotion. There you go. No worries, Rossi. No worries. As long as I know everything's fine, then cheers for the info as well. If you want to know how to chat, Rossi, there should be a window on the side of the video. I can't actually indicate it, but there should be a window on the side of the video that you can, which has a box that says say something on it. You just click there, and if I actually do this, it might help. I don't know if you saw that, but yeah. Yeah, that's where that is. I'd say that looks alright. I probably should have drawn it without the clothes first, but hey, that's my mistake. Indicate the wrist sort of going in there. Clove flailing. Yeah, that seems alright to me. Alright, now I've got to add the clothings in. Right. Again, the bit that connects to the collar. Can't really see much there because he's sort of twisting his body. Sort of do a bit of jacket sort of going up there. Again, you'll probably see this better in pen when I go over it, so I don't know why I did the sleeve. I don't need to do the sleeve because it's a sleeveless hoodie. So that was completely my own fault. But again, this is why I do things in pencil and then go back to it. You can learn. I can find out where I went wrong. So try and maybe do that instead. Oh, Limbo, Floating Boat, great song. Again, I've done the sleeve on the other hand. I've realised this is a problem. Like the original design had sleeves, especially on this arm particularly, but the new design doesn't. It's completely sleeveless. So I've got to obviously go back and correct the mistakes. Yeah, that's not too bad. Right. Time to go over it in pen. Again, I'm not very good at perspectives, so what you're probably about to see is going to look either really weird or you'll get what I'm going for. So, yeah. From the sky and from the ground, I've been burned just like below. So I absolutely love this song. Probably in the way now, ain't I? No. Oops. Not to love, but I guess that is it. Feeling the pain. Bumped his air, no one can reach me. Lost in a dream, lost in between. I keep on flying, just keep on breathing. Oh. Thought I heard a funny noise then. Yeah, this fist is like probably the most atrocious thing I've drawn in a long time. You're about to see it in all its glory, so please be prepared to hurl. I wouldn't say it's too bad, to be fair, actually. I can see what I'm going for, but then again, I'm the one drawing it, so of course I'm going to see what I'm going for. I have no clue what that leg's supposed to be doing, but Well, that's what that leg's supposed to be doing. It's supposed to be going like that. But of course, it's going that way, so... I completely forgot about the statue that I had there. No, the mannequin. I believe it's supposed to be... What I've got here is like a cheap bodycon figurines, if you know what the bodycons are. To be fair, I think it is just generally a bodycon. My mate Connor, who's obviously seen this live stream, he actually has one where you can proper pose the fingers and everything. Like, it is insane. I can't remember how much he said he spent on it, but it was quite expensive from what I heard. I mean, this one and the other one I've got literally cost me about 16 quid each. So, yeah. Yeah, you can... Don't know if you can see that there very well. Yeah, you can see that pretty good. Obviously the pencil marks are still in there, so I need to go over and erase them. This journey I've been on since 13, working hard and earning, never stopping searching. It's burning, all this passion hurts me. Writing action working, writing down these. No, I'm not okay. I just wanna be something. I don't wanna be nothing, living all alone. Just fine, so you leave me alone. The eyes, the design for the eyes I actually got from a group of people that I've been reading their comic on. I like the design, so I thought it was simple, it was basic, and you could sort of still see the emotion in it. So I tried the eyes out, and it's actually coming along quite well with my drawings. Like, if I can find the others that I've recently done. I believe it's still in here. Get to see some other art that I've done. So yeah, I'll go rub the pencil out in a minute, but that's sort of what I've been going for. He's sort of throwing a punch towards the screen. You can sort of see where I've tried going for the perspective, but oh, it's not in here. It's in this. There we go. This one's actually one that I've recently done, and is a character from another story that I'm going to be doing. But yeah, you can sort of see the eye in there. I've coloured it in as well. Again, like I said, that's a logo that I plan to use for this story. So I got Lassawi Tonica. You can see the eyes again. Where is the other one? Which one did I do it in? I got to think now. I didn't do it in any. I actually drew it, but I don't know where I put it. I actually put it in a folder. Yeah, I have. Sweet, here it is. This one again, sort of going for perspective and a different character, but you can see the eye sort of in there. There goes my folder. Yeah. So the eyes I've changed a lot over the course of my drawing, for the simple fact that when you do smaller sort of drawings like this, it's hard to do a more detailed eye. As I have struggled many times with. I show some older ones that I've done with older eyes, so it's hard to do a more detailed eye because trying to do the pupil and like the iris and all that, it's not amazing. So there's another one there. Obviously she's sideways, but this is the whole reason why I do multiple drawings, like random drawings and stuff like that, so I can learn my style in a way. That's what I'm still trying to develop my style. Like, everyone has their own style to draw in. People do stick men, which are amazing. I actually feel stick men are sort of harder